So anyway, last time we were on, by the way, when you came on with Jeff, there was some kind of tea that you didn't want to speak on about Todd. I didn't forget. I didn't forget.
You are the king
bit of drama.
of never forgetting. Oh my God, that's insane. That's
I'm like
insane.
the elephant of drama.
I was just gonna say that, but I felt like you would think it was like a weight thing or something.
Bro, you could call me fat. I'm not insecure about it at all.
I don't think you're fat, and I wouldn't.
Well, I am
not even
fat,
try to
and
be
frankly, now I know you're lying to me.
Oh
I don't
my
think
God.
I don't think you're fat.
Thank you.
And I also think dad bod is superior.
This ain't no dad. I know what girls mean when they say dad bod.
No,
They're
no,
like
no, no,
they're
no,
like
no.
you're jacked, but like you don't
No.
have a six pack.
Do you know how many men? No, let me not start that sentence like that. I've definitely been in a position where it's like, no, like he can't see his toes, and I'm into it, you know?
Really?
For sure.
Okay, hold on. Let me get you guys and all the ladies who want to chime in.
Okay.
Let me get your honest take in terms of like what's a dad bod.
Okay.
Okay, so do you think this is a dad bod?
No, of course not.
That's not a dad bod, okay?
Okay.
That's not a dad bod at all.
Because that's what I think most girls are like,
No,
oh, it's a
no.
dad bod. It's like, no, he's fucking jacked.
Daddy,
Like,
chill.
are these dad bods? What's wrong with him, dude? Why is his lips all white? What do you been... Bro, do you just eat a pack of donuts? Like, what the fuck?
It's crazy that your mind goes to donuts and mine goes to cocaine.
Oh, cocaine. That's just our lives in different spots. Yeah. But why the fuck would he have cocaine around his lips? That's pretty wild, isn't it? Just.
Absolutely.
I guess some people get crazy.
I mean, I guess you could say this is like the entry level dad bod. right?
Everybody's
Like,
saying
maybe-
no. Even in the chat, they're saying no.
But
That's
no.
not.
Okay.
That's not what people think of when they say
Yeah.
dad bod.
Okay, then let me pull this up. Like, do you consider this a dad bod? Like Seth Rogen? Oh, God damn it. Like Seth Rogen dad
That's
bod?
getting
Yeah.
more dad bod.
Yeah.
And you like that?
He looks amazing.
Okay. Shit.
Like, oh my God. I'm here for it. Seth Rogen, call me. And he's
That's my
funny.
guy right
He's
there.
funny. It's just like no one, and this is
He's
a
been
huge,
fashionable,
huge
too.
generalization on my behalf, but it's just like those guys are almost always funnier than the ones
The dad
that
bod
are
guys?
gym mirror picking all day, and it's like I'm just
And that's what I always say.
I kind of think that the guys with like the full-on muscles, like they don't even do it for the girls. It's like girls don't. I don't care about it. I think it's almost to impress one another.
yeah, and I
Dude.
I
At the
just- I
gym.
don't-
Chris Pratt is the only other dude I've seen with nipples smaller than mine. That man has the smallest nipples.
They're like
Those
little
are
pimples.
tiny.
His nipples are smaller than mine. And we love that about you. Okay,
But
so
again, still, you know.
let me find like a real dad bod, like one that's kind of like real fucking gross. Hold
Okay.
on. Let's see.
And it's also, you know what I mean? If they have a dad bod and they're awful, then obviously, you know, I'm just a personality girl.
Oh yeah.
I'm just not like most girls.
Why is it that all of your boyfriends I've seen are like super fucking like hot looking?
What?
I don't know, like the guys.
They're all hot to me, I just want to say.
But like no, they look like models and shit. Or at least that
You've
one
been
guy.
through chapters.
I guess maybe. Who's the ugliest guy you dated? Give me his name. Let's look it up. Declined to state. How about this?
I can't say
Who's
that.
the most dad-bodded guy you dated?
That's meaner.
Okay,
Following
fair
that
mean.
question.
I mean,
yeah.
Oh, you dated Little Xan?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You're like,
But
they're
he's
all
not
generally
funny.
hot. I feel like, well, he was funny in the regard that like, no, I'm not laughing with him, but I things were funny. You know what I mean?
He's
But that was a long time ago. I'm reformed.
he's funny in like the way that like you
You're
remember
reformed.
you remember something about Mary?
I'm sorry.
Oh shit. He's you know where I was going with that. You know, he's funny in the way that I think we had a little beef with
When
him
I was
before.
dating him, there was a period of time where I was like living with him and we were dating. We were in a full blown relationship, and he would be like, my cousin's coming over and she's like cleaning the house. She works for me. My cousin's my assistant. Months went by. And then I found out that she was just like his other girlfriend. She was also dating him at the same time as
This
me.
dude
and
was
she was like
playing you?
pretending to be his cousin.
Oh my God.
When you
Ew.
look at that, it's like, oh my God,
This
Tana,
is what he looks like in every picture.
No, like look there, look at him with
one?
Noah, who I also dated. How fun.
You dated
Bisexual queen. He looks great there.
So tell me, so is Little Xan, is he always on Xanax? Is that a real thing?
There were some periods of time where the name fit the lifestyle for sure.
And do you think,
And that was my problem. I'm working on the full, reformation, but I love a drugged out musician.
and do you think that the Xanax affected his performance at all, or?
No. Have you ever taken Xanax?
Yeah, a lot of times, many
I feel like,
times.
and I'm not out here like, you know what I mean? Like, be prescribed. You need it. Don't use it recreationally. It's very scary, very addictive.
Yeah, it is.
But shit makes you a freak,
Xanax?
You're sucking
That should
toes
just-
and shit because you
What?
don't care. You don't care. It's turning off the receptors.
I
You're
just
like,
made me
is it
sleep.
weird?
I just wanted to sleep when I.
Yeah, but if you fight that, you're eating ass.
Okay.
But again,
So he's a freak.
it's just an assumption, really.
So has Little Xan eaten your ass?
I hate how
I mean, if you had to assume from that whole conversation,
That's
he's
the one
eating my ass.
takeaway. Okay, that's
know what
good
I
to
mean?
know.
I
It
can't
looks
really
like,
be with people
You know what?
who-
It looks like he ate your ass and didn't brush.
He probably just wasn't brushing either way.
He ate the whole damn ass.
That photo is a little scary for sure.
Okay.
I hate that he cheated.
Yeah.
I hate the cheated.
But what did
cheating.
I
That's-
expect? Come on.
I guess.
Oh my God, this is my loyal Prince Charming. I knew what I was signing up
I
for
guess.
sure. And again, reformed. I wouldn't.
What do you mean by
I would-
reformed?
I wouldn't do this again. I would not date Lil
it's
Xan again.
changed.
I'm a changed woman.
What is it that like? What is it about Little Xan like that you're attracted to? Like maybe famous men or pop men who are like popping. Like
I
what
mean,
does it mean?
he's also like kind of like problematic, right? Like
Chaotic, fun.
Okay.
It's a fun lifestyle for
Okay.
sure. You know what I mean? And I just feel like again, I don't know, like Love Bomber, Psycho. You know what I mean? Like a 10,000 roses at your door, but he's cheating. But it's fun.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I like that energy. I get that.
But I wouldn't. Again, this
Yeah.
was a very long time ago. I want to say we dated like 5 years ago.
5 years ago, were you even legal then?
I was 19.
Oh shit, that's crazy. 'Cause
We're
you're-
like the same age.
and so, okay, so that's Little Xan. Now I talked
I
a
might
lot.
have been 18.
I talked a lot about Lil Xan on the show. You
Did
saw when he
you?
pulled a gun at the gas station? That video?
I did see that. That was such an insane era. The paparazzi of him, like
yeah.
when he went to the hospital for definitely something probably very serious, and then told all of the press that he just like ate too many hot Cheetos.
Oh yes.
Yeah. I was like,
I
they're really
forgot
recording
about that. Oh my god.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
for him though that he actually got that story out.
I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
So then, okay, I guess he might be your most physically repulsive ex.
We didn't say that.
But then you got these guys like, trust me, you're making all the girls jealous with this. I remember him, Jay Alvarez.
Oh my God, that's so fucking funny.
Alvarez.
I wouldn't say that was as official and like whatever. It was just like a
It wasn't really
fling
dating.
thing.
Yeah, there was a whole phenomenon, Ela, on TikTok. I just saw like every comment
Oh.
or every video was just like, yo, Jay Alvarez. And I didn't know anything about him.
Yeah.
Really?
So apparently, or not apparently, a video leaked of him having sex with this girl using coconut oil.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was all the rage.
Yeah,
on
I recommend it.
Yeah.
It was a fun time. I wasn't the girl in the video, but he hates when I talk about him, though. I know this is going to piss him off.
Oh.
What's he going to do about it?
Send me a fucking woke novel text. Sorry, Jay. Oh my God, I'll just preemptively apologize seriously. Well, next time I'm in Hawaii, we'll stay our full feet apart, I promise.
So
Oh my God.
Did he use the coconut oil on you when you guys were
coconuts in Barbados.
intimate?
He might have enlightened me to,
Okay.
But it's not like his thing. It's not like he carries it around in a jar in his pocket. I'm not trying to like, you know what I
He
mean? But I
might.
also think, knowing him, that and this is an assumption, or this is what's the word? My opinion. That's that's what you say to not get sued. In my opinion, I think he leaked the tape himself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
So he was down for the world to know about
Yeah.
his
For
preferred fruit lubrications.
For sure.
You know.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah.
You also dated because you have such an illustrious dating history. I mean, you and Bella Thorne were dating for a while.
A long time.
You guys had a falling out, right?
We did. We had a really, really messy, awful breakup for sure, and we didn't talk for like 2 years. We're really cool now. Yeah. Everything about that was just so blurred lines. You know what I mean? So it's like when shit like that happens, it's messy, but
and
we're healed now.
Jake Paul, of course.
Yeah, that happened.
But were you guys really together? Because you had this whole marriage
Your guess
thing.
is as good as mine.
You don't even know.
I mean, not like that, but I just mean like, yeah, your guess is as good. I mean, I was in it. I really cared about him, and but I can't speak for him.
Are you guys still close, or do you?
We're not close. We weren't cool for a really long time, and now I think we're cool. Had a little chit chat here and there. And we will like have a little chit chat, I guess. But
did you see that there was an article in the New York Times about him sexually assaulting someone? Did you read that?
Are you talking about in like 2020?
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Right.
I remember that era. I mean, that era. I'm like using fucking
era.
Twitter terms for that. Like
those were the days. Great days.
I remember that for sure. That happening and.
Oh, you think it happened?
No. Sorry.
When
sorry,
it
sorry.
came
no,
out.
I don't think that happened. I never want to be someone to invalidate a victim in any regard of anything, but I was with him at all times pretty much. And during that time, I hate that it's wrong to say I don't think based on someone's character they'd do that, because then people would be like,
well, yeah, I mean,
the truth is the truth, that I stand with whatever the truth
and
is.
people hide their ugly side anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Did it ever go to court?
I don't know.
I don't know if there was an update, or I don't know if it ever became a legal issue. It was just kind of like a report from the New York Times about.
Yeah, and I'm no longer in my defending Jake Paul dying on that hill era anyway, so
Good.
he can just,
Good.
it's his own journey.
Okay.
I have my own journey.
But you
Wish him
think
the best.
you think he didn't do it? It's okay if you have an opinion. I mean, from what you can tell.
I don't think he did.
I would say I don't. Yeah, I don't think. I wouldn't say he didn't do it.
Yeah, you can't say he didn't do it. I don't think he did it. But
Okay.
I mean, if he did do it, then obviously he should pay the consequences. And I don't fucking know. Tana Mongeau doesn't need to be speaking on any of this.
Right. Sure.
Believe victims.
Yeah. There
But-
it is.
Yeah.
Except her.
It's hard when you. Fuck. It's really hard when you like know someone so well and like it. I don't know. What would you do if someone that you were really, really close to?
That's happened
like
so many times in the
my
past
God.
year. Like 3 of my like close friends have all been like had life destroying controversies.
Yeah.
Justin
I mean,
Roiland, you followed that one? He's the creator of Rick and Morty, who's like, that was like one of the most brutal cancellations I have ever seen. From the top, he was like fucking buzzing at the
and that's
top.
the thing too. If there's like facts and things that like add up and
He
stuff
did
like
that
like,
shit. No, he
you know,
did
there's
that
like
shit.
so
that's
much.
yeah. Like if someone did that, like
There is so much.
imagine you and Gila are together for like 2 years. You're spending every day together. You think you really know her character.
Yeah.
Like so on and so forth. And you guys are throwing parties and there's a lot of people with very questionable intentions and making videos and stuff like that. Like what would you do?
I would defend Hila, of course. Or I mean, if Hila was a cute Hila, I
or
like
just
that.
like not even defending, but I mean like, do you know what I mean? Just like, you know her. You'd be like,
I
don't know.
You're saying.
it's not even just like necessarily like I would defend her at all costs no matter what. But if you were like, I don't think she did that.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you're.
is it wrong to say that?
No.
No.
I think it's fair, and especially you have a more.
I
You have a
mean,
better position
you-
to say that than
You
anyone
were
else.
together at
Yeah.
the time, so you know.
Kind of. Who really knows? You know? I don't know.
Okay, so Jake Paul not guilty.
By Tana Mongeau, the judge. God, every podcast. One day that must be how like Selena Gomez feels about like Justin Bieber. Like not me. I'm like, Selena Gomez must feel just like me. That's not what I mean. But I just mean like when you have such a public relationship, peak fame thing with someone,
Yeah.
like you're always going to be asked about it. Like I'm going to be married with.
You don't want to
children
talk
one
about him
day.
anymore.
It's not. There's no bad blood. It's just like we're not close. He lives in Puerto Rico. He's boxing, and I'm doing my own thing. And you know what I mean. It's just.
Yeah.
I just feel like the girl in that era is a very different girl. I've grown so much.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Who's the guy who was eating the burrito that cheated on you? What does that mean?
Oh my God, that's so funny. I dated this guy, Brad.
Bro, he looks just like Justin Bieber.
I'm like, I dated this guy, Brad. That's the only reason why. He was just so hot.
So he's beautiful.
He's beautiful. He's so beautiful. It looks a little worse now. No, I'm sorry,
Yes,
Brad.
yes.
Fuck.
Hold on, give me his Instagram.
Brad Sousa.
Here, I have a whole ass Insta.
And we're so cool now. I forgive him. You know what I mean? 100%. I'm honestly happy it happened.
Did it devastate you when it happened?
Yes and no. Being cheated on is never.
Here's all the pictures.
Being cheated on is never fun. I edited all my Instagram captions after that. Cheaters first Coachella.
So this is what I was going to show.
I love that.
This is why.
I never took them down.
This is why Tana. This is why people love Tana. That's Justin Bieber.
Absolutely. And Justin Bieber's the hottest man alive. And I really liked his personality. We had a lot of fun together and he was great to me. And we were in a time at the end where I wanted to break up with him anyways. And then a bunch of crazy shit happened. We were at Coachella. I tried to break up with him. He wouldn't let me. He ended up doing a bunch of really crazy shit that had the police called and they put him on a 5150 hold.
Holy shit.
They thought he was going to kill himself. And while he was, away at the loony bin in Coachella, California, he left his phone. I went through it. He was cheating on me. He got back. I said, now that you're...
That's a hell of a time to look through someone's phone.
Absolutely.
I mean, you were right, but that's awesome.
he's like in a padded room. I'm like, who's he tweeting?
This motherfucker.
Yeah. No, but I had a hunch anyways. But I will say at the same time too, like he went from a normal Canadian boy and we ended up bonding and we started dating. Like the fame of it all, you know what I mean? You're Tana's boyfriend. I want to fuck you. Like all that I think is a lot as like a kid to handle. So
imagine like you just look like Justin Bieber and like you're like
he was just kind of like a upgraded version of like a really cute bag. Like I would just take him around like here's my hot Justin Bieber.
So here you edited the caption, says cheaters first Coachella. I'm debating deleting this, but I look so iconic and hot without a Facetune, so I'd hate for that to go to waste. Yeah, that's fair.
That's, you know what I mean?
Why should you have to erase it?
Absolutely. There was like 10. I think I
have them all.
He cheated on me, but my ass looks dumb fat in this, so I'm debating delete. That's
it's not worth it to erase it. Keep it up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, I was pissed.
Here's a pic of me on Valentine's Day at dinner I paid for.
Oh God.
Was he broke? Loser.
So broke. And any money he was making was like, sorry for vaping in your face.
It's totally fine. It's just like a force of habit to blow it away from me. But I've been around it.
Any money he was making was from like deals I was getting him. Like, you know what I mean? Like I cared about him. I was like, oh, we're going to make you a star. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah. And I'm happy that we broke up. I think that it changed the trajectory of my life a lot. And I probably would have stayed with him a lot longer had that not happened. And I think he's in a good place now.
Well, these are vibes though.
These are fun.
I paid for this dinner. We took an Uber that I paid for. Kissing someone who cheated on me while he's wearing clothes I got him. Sent for free and gaining followers from this pic. Wow, you really took care of this boy. You sugar daddied him.
I used to be so much more rogue. Like now I just wouldn't do that. And it's like, fuck.
Would you still do that? Pay for a guy like in that?
Absolutely not. That's the only time I've ever done that. And it taught me a lot.
Is it just because he was so hot?
I really liked him though. We had a lot of fun. And like he treated me amazing. Out of being cheated on ever in my life, that was the only one that was kind of shocking to me because I was like, you kiss the ground I walk on 24 hours a day. You know what I mean?
Do you wonder if he just saw you as like a sugar mama? Like, or do you think he loved you? Or you think he was just playing you?
I have no idea. To this day, he will say, I loved you more than anything. That's the biggest mistake of my life, blah, 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 blah. But like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, right? Like you're a fucking Canadian boy out in the sticks and now you're like in LA living it up. Yeah.
You date different breeds of men than people that I know.
Yeah, I have no type. It's
Like-
very scary. No type.
I've never cheated. I don't think I know anyone that's cheated of my friends. I don't cheat.
What?
We're all good boys around here. These guys are not cheaters. Any of you guys ever cheated? Raise your hand now.
I don't think I know anyone who hasn't cheated.
See, that's what I'm saying. We're in different worlds.
Yeah.
You've cheated.
I wouldn't now. It was a very long time ago, but I mean.
So what does cheating mean? Like a kiss, holding hands, flirting, or is it sex is cheating?
All of that's, I guess, cheating, right? Emotional cheating.
I think so.
Emotionally being
in my opinion.
engaged.
Yeah.
For sure.
I think all the
Yeah.
way from emotional up is cheating, you know?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I agree. I was just kind of curious. Were you?
yeah, I mean, I was just with a really bad, like, abusive, awful guy, and I just didn't want to break up with him, so I was, like, violently just cheating. And, like, now looking back, I was, like, break up with
okay.
him. But it was also a hard situation. I, like, would try to break up with him, and I couldn't and shit, so.
Who was that?
This was, like, my first boyfriend ever.
Before the fame?
Kinda. Yeah. But, like, in the beginning, he was, like, here and there, but I've laid him to rest. He's, like, dead in my mind.
He's dead?
He's dead.
Fuck yeah.
Rip.
Do you date, like, is it weird for you to date, like, poorer dudes? Does that ever happen? Because it's just different. Like, you want to go do shit, and if
Yeah.
he's like if he, not even broke, but like just like a normal income, it could be a little weird where you end up paying for him because you want to hang out with him.
Yeah, I dated someone for a couple months last year that I met on Hinge.
Okay.
But he's still, for me, it's like, if you're poor and you have no job and you're not grinding and you're not making money, that's where I would never ever be with you. Like, he was killing it. He was working hard, and and it's like, if I can tell someone is not in it for the money and I'm dating them and they're working hard and they have dreams and goals and they're driven and whatever, come on my jet. Who cares, right? Like,
You fly jet?
Like, not always, but I'm saying, like,
That's badass.
I'll take him on some shit if I know his intentions are right.
But
It's
not even.
I
not
know what
even
you
like-
mean. Yes.
But like, let's say he makes like 50,000 a year, like normal guy,
Yeah.
has a normal job.
If I absolutely head over heels loved him and I knew he was in it for not the monetary
trusted him?
reasons,
Okay.
yeah, then you want to extend the things you have with the people that you love.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I've always been that way. I love that. That's like why I want to work and stuff. I love finding the people I love.
They're the stereotype of like the rich guy with the gold diggers. You always hear that term, which I hate. I always thought it was so stupid. But from your experience, because you're a rich single woman, are you weary dating? Is it like landmines out there? Do you think dudes are gold digging?
I feel like now my just like read on people. I mean, clearly, as we just went in this deep dive, I've done it all.
Yeah.
Like, and now it's just it's just a read of character for me. I'm not really weary. I just try to, like, you know what I mean? A couple red flags and I'm out.
Good.
Like,
Smart.
for sure. So
Yeah, I know what you mean. When you're less experienced, you get kind of just caught up in shit.
yeah, 100%. And like new to LA and young and he's famous or he's this or people love it. They ship us. None of that means anything to me now. You know?
Yeah. You know,
Thank you so much. Wow.
yeah, we
5-star service.
that's what I'm
around here.
saying. We don't fuck
It's like
around.
sparkling or still. Fucking incredible.
Wait, Lena, she asked for sparkling.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Lena.
Just kidding. Sorry.
Break. Run while you can.
But you've been teasing a boyfriend now.
Yeah. Yeah, you just called me single, and I was like, well,
Is not public who he is?
it's not public who he is. He doesn't. Well, it is and it isn't. Like, People Magazine just posted a whole story with his like full name and shit. And like the people on TikTok are crazy. Someone like doxed the fuck out of him. I posted one photo with him, and they like found where he lived, put his address in this TikTok. It
Really?
was like going viral. I was like so pissed because it's like he just doesn't want that. You know what I mean? Like, it's new still. I'm just saying he doesn't have TikTok downloaded. He doesn't use Instagram. He doesn't like.
He's a private citizen.
Very,
like you say.
very,
Okay.
very private citizen. And that's where it's like you start to feel that like guilt almost, I guess, where it's like, I don't want you to have to be subject to all this shit you hate of
Yeah.
people tracking you down and
Yeah, I can
posting
imagine
your-
that's pretty crazy for someone who's not from our world.
and someone who doesn't want it. Because it's one thing, there are the people who are like, oh my God, this is so cool. I want clout, blah, blah, blah. But like, you know what I mean? It's just like fucking.
How'd you guys meet?
He is best friends with my best friend, like childhood best friends with my
Oh.
best friend.
Natural means.
Yeah, very, very
how people meet people.
Yeah, and there was just one day where I was like, oh, I really like you, like type of vibe. And we both were just like, we're not going to be friends. Like, this isn't, we're not giving friendship here.
Well, good for you. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it's interesting. He lives in Vegas, where I'm from.
Oh, wow.
You guys are, he's from Vegas?
Well, I'm from Vegas.
I know, but he lives in Vegas?
Yeah, but not like
That's
lives
gotta
in
be a
Vegas,
pain in
like
the butt.
trenches. He's very successful, which is good. But I'm still. I mean, you can take the girl out of Vegas, but you can't take the Vegas out of the girl. So
yeah.
I bond with a Vegas guy. Like our core values are fucked up, but the same.
There's
But the long distance is hard. It's really hard. I don't know
Yeah.
if
Is he,
it's for
does
me.
he want to move to LA?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, and like, how much do I really?
Why
want
would he want to stay in Vegas? No offense. I know you grew up there.
Yeah.
My parents lived there. My grandparents lived there. I've been there a lot. The fact that this man wants to stay in Vegas is a red flag.
But the thing is I was like that for a while. I moved out of Vegas when I was like 15, so like 9 years ago. And for a while I was like, fuck that city, for whatever, blah, blah, blah. But I kind of came around to it again. Like, I love it again. And I see why people who are really like, he's in like real estate vibes, you know what I mean? So he's like very successful in Vegas. Like, if you're living lavish as fucking Vegas, the cost of living is great there. You get the vibe of a big city, but it's not too much. Like, weather's pretty nice, except for when it's really cold or really hot. Like, Vegas people are just very fucking real, tell you how it is, like vibes. There are some perks to living in Vegas.
It's such a weird place, man.
Yeah,
Because it's like you're on Mars. It's like in the middle of fucking nowhere.
And that's why I'm like innately like a bitch from Mars. You know, I've been saying
Okay.
it's